producer who wanted to get hold of some content, but couldn't, and had to wait for someone to go into a building to get a tape, to load a tape, to find out if that was the right tape, and then maybe the producer would be able to get on with their work. This is the story about how implementing hybrid cloud storage platforms focused on media and solving the problems of media companies can really benefit an organization, enabling their staff to self-serve content from anywhere, at home, at work, from the park if they're allowed in the park, and enable them to be creative spontaneously without having to wait. It's funny, we self-serve in so many aspects of our lives, from getting petrol or gas to arranging financial products or insurance. We self-serve navigation with Google or Waze, and certainly we self-serve when it comes to shopping online. And yet, in a professional creative environment, more often than not, people are still having to ask for help to get data, either from the nearline platform or the archive. If access to buildings or towns are restricted, then relying on legacy archive platforms like LTO can restrict that access. Doesn't mean you have to throw them away, but you could augment them by putting an object storage tier right in front of it. Enable you to put any new archive content onto the object storage tier to create a private cloud archive. And that object storage tier can be small, 200, 300, 400 terabytes, and act as a cache to a public cloud archive, or it could be large, 5, 10 petabytes, and put a second or third copy in public cloud deep archive, as you know, like an insurance policy with a very high excess if you have to get your data back. It's interesting. Just 4 weeks ago, business continuity provision was at the bottom of the pile for investment. People are now searching more for business continuity than they ever were, and finding companies like ours as a result. You know, just 4 or 5 weeks ago, searches on Google were about here, and now they're off the charts. And that's a direct result of organizations needing to ensure they can keep working in the case of a local outage or that they can't get access to their building. LTO is not business continuity, LTO is disaster recovery, ensuring that your data is somewhere should the very, very worst happen. Business continuity is being able to work within moments should an outage occur or access be denied. So your assets, your storage, your applications, your processes should also be in a second location so you can swap over when necessary. Object Matrix has been implementing business continuity, disaster recovery, remote working and self-serve capability to customers like British Telecom, Orange, Madison Square Gardens for over 10 years. We are the pioneers of object storage who have focused the last 10 years solely on the media and entertainment industry to ensure that we understand your problems. Our solutions can bring many benefits, operational and financial, but more importantly, they empower creativity within creative professionals who just want to get their hands on data. With our homegrown applications like Vision, the archive browser, or Move to S3, a simple HSM for ensuring content is managed on-prem and in a cloud bucket, we've got your workflow covered. We also work with a myriad of fantastic partners to ensure that you can trust us to manage the technology behind your workflow and enable your teams to get on with being creative and doing the things that matter most to your business. If you'd like to learn more, please get in touch. You can find us on the web, Google Object Matrix, www.object-matrix.com. You can find us on Twitter, LinkedIn. Get in touch in any way. We're here to help you. Diolch.